exciting to have all of you here. I want to just start out by asking the most obvious question. This past season of Mandalorian was extraordinary. What was your favorite moments, one at a time? What was your favorite moments of filming? Let's start with Paul down at the end there.
Just being in it. Oh my gosh. There's something really special about that show, especially if you've been a fan for as long as I have. I've been a fan since I was 5 years old, so this really is a dream come true to be able to be up here even on the stage with these fantastic actors and to play a universe that I grew up loving. And so, yeah, I mean, just being along for the ride has been spectacular. And being up here and seeing this sea of fans out there, you guys, this is so incredible. Thank you so much for showing up and showing your love. We appreciate that. But yeah, just being on the show. Yeah, okay, see you.
I love you, Paul.
Oh, I see Amanda over there. What up, Dinjarin? I didn't make that armor, but it looks good. I loved the moment when the armorer told Bo to take off her helmet, because it was such a simple scene, but Katie and I were so excited about it, and we came up with all these theories about whether the armorer had known Bo back on Mandalore or had known her dad, and we came up with this whole backstory, and then we presented it to Dave, and he was like, nah, they didn't know each other. But it was such a simple moment, but there was so much riding on it, and it was just thrilling to get to go through that, and then to kind of hear people's reactions to it.
My favorite moment was coming back from the dead. Because it was an incredible dream to have gotten the call that I was going to finally be in a Star Wars project, being such a massive Star Wars fan, just like you guys. If I wasn't up here, I would be down there with you. I was so thrilled, and then of course it was only one episode, and I just didn't know if she was coming back. Dave Filoni kind of hinted at it, that there might be a possibility, but and then it happened. So that's one of my favorite moments. Fennec Shand lives.
It's so great to be here with all of you fans who really love and support this show, and it's been a great ride for all of us. So we're all in such great gratitude. I love getting the lowdown on Bo-Katan. I love that. I had the opportunity to have some wonderful moments in the show. Not only my entry into the show out of my TIE fighter and having one really glorious costume, but then getting the strength of the best car so no one could best me was certainly a high point for me. Getting a helmet and being as formidable as I could be as Moff Gideon. So thank you so much.
Love it. Now, you are all iconic characters in Star Wars now. Is there any legacy characters from the original trilogy or the prequels that you wish that you could share the screen with?
Well, for me, it would be the great one, the great James Earl Jones as Darth Vader. So in my dreams, I have that we can go back and he's tutoring me on how to take over his legacy. But I love James so much. He was a dear friend, and he was such a great performer. And we all pay so much tribute to him for all that he gave throughout all the characters in his life. But Darth Vader certainly was a powerful one for me.
Yeah. And Moff Gideon would have been an excellent student of Darth Vader.
No doubt.
Oh gosh. I already had the pleasure of not knowing that I was in a scene with the OG of Luke Skywalker. So that going to that level of my childhood, being in Jabba the Hutt's throne, working with Boba Fett. It was. I feel like I was part of the original OG films already, so I'll just leave it at that.
My way into Star Wars were Ewoks because I was very, very young when the second movie came out, and they were cute and cuddly and furry, so I was like, I'm all in. And I do think that it'd be kind of amusing to have maybe, because you guys, the armorer is making a lot of armor all by herself. So maybe she could get some Ewoks to come in and apprentice with her, help out a little bit. I feel like that could be a good...
You're gonna start an Ewok sweatshop, is what you're saying?
There are no child labor laws on Mandalorian.
The Wedge Antilles. I'd love, yeah. It would be fun for Carson Tava and Wedge Antilles to be kicking back just a couple of pilots after, going on patrol for a bit. I like to think in my own head canon that maybe the paths have crossed a couple of times. We've hung out, shared a couple of drinks, played a game or two of Sabak. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. And of course, Dennis Lawson, one of the unsung heroes of the original trilogy. The only character to sort of make it through all three of the OG trilogy. The character, at least, I know there were a couple of actors who played him in A New Hope, but there'd be a lot of fun to see those two kicking around.
Giancarlo, I want to go back with you just for a second.